Welcome, guys, and thanks for tuning in to new tutorial. Today we will import CSV data to Postgres table using the DBeaver tool, and the DBeaver tool is already you can download from the website very easily. So maybe you can do it by yourself, but if not, just ask, and I will do a tutorial about this maybe in the near future if I have time. But first today we will do the DBeaver import, and I already have it open on my PC. So, but first we will take a look at the CSV that we want to convert, and I have it here, three column, and also some specific value. You see, this is Cyrillic language, so this might be difficult, and I have now saved this file to my file system and it's here. So you can see book one, and it has also some kind of other concatenation with this one, so be careful. The thing we will do now is we go to a database, and I have set it up already, and we see our demo table. So we will right click and import data, import from CSV fields, and then we click browse and click on the book one. And now we can also already see here UTF-8. Very important to do this because of the Cyrillic, and this because of yeah, you shouldn't use this. So because if you use this, for example, in the next step, you will see this is not correct. So you have to go to this one, and then you will see here if you unfold. Okay, this is fine. Looks good. And in my case, I have the table in the database is already in this schema which we have seen in this in the before in the CSV. So if we do select from persona schema and then demo table, then we will see the schema is here the same name, ID, bomba. So we can just work with this, and the mapping is existing. So just click on the next here, but you could also do some renaming here. So for example, if this wouldn't be the same name, for example, this would be called UID, then you could rename it here to ID, and then it would map to existing. So this is, but you can also skip it though. You can also skip it. But this will not be part of this tutorial. And now in the end, you can do some extra setting, and this might go into a little bit of detail or a lot of detail, but the interesting part is not this one. The general, just to keep it like this. Performance, keep them as well for the most of the use case, but maybe I will show a specific one which multi-row value insert, higher performance, database specific string, and you can also read the descriptions here. But most of the important stuff is here. Truncate table before load is very important. Do you want to replace your data or not, or do you want to just append? So if we do this, then everything will be deleted in the table before we add our new data. So and another thing is a replace method. And if you have some kind of primary key in your table, the primary key will be used to determine whether whether the data should be replaced or whether the data should be not replaced or appended, let's say. And if we do none here, nothing happens. But if we do on conflict to update set, you will see later on. You will see later on. I will just go to proceed now. Oh, numeric value ball using format. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is for some kind of error you might encounter because we can now stop here. Because as you can see, Bomba is 1 to 3, but in the CSV, which I have shown you, it is not. So we have to change it to some numbers, and then it will work. So we can go back to our right-click import data, and then I think you have to browse again. Okay, next. Should look fine. Yes, existing, and now we can proceed, and it should work. Okay. So now we see here those kind of UTF-8 didn't work so much in this case. I'm very confused. Don't we have import data? UTF-8, yes. This is quite a blast to me now, but I don't know about this. Maybe I will check later. So, but the purpose of this now is as well to show you the important setting here on conflict to update set. So you see that the ID column 1 to 3 already existing. And if we say do update set on conflict to update set, it would check this one. So for example, if we have now different bomba value, let's just do some different bomba value again. So click on book 1 and add 15 here, or some completely different. Then we will see that if this is set, it will replace based on ID. So watch and learn. See, it did replace based on ID. And this is also because ID is primary key. I set in the table definition primary key on the ID. But if you don't set primary key, Postgres doesn't know which of those columns is the primary key, which of those columns should it use for this transaction, you know? So let's do it again. And let's, for example, do now on conflict, do nothing. What happened? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. And this makes sense because this is what it said. But the last thing I want to show is none. Replace method none. What happened here? Oh, error anchor virtual result. Insert into. Okay. Because primary key cannot be duplicated in the table. And in my CSV, you now have seen, okay, we have 1 to 3 of the ID and we have it as well in the database. So the primary key, the Postgres doesn't know what to do because cannot be duplicated. So it will throw an error in this case. So this is some kind of considerations you can do here, and I'm very confused about this, by the way. Um, Maybe it's because a varchar column and not a text column. That might be the case, but you never know. Will be part of a different series. Yeah, thank you very much for keeping time. And this has been more in depth than usual, I know, but yeah, I think very, very good learnings today. And yes, please contact me on my socials if you have anything to say. Also, please in the comments, and yeah, I will see you in the next one. And happy learning, lifelong learning, guys. Thank you.